morning, and welcome to another one of our program here entitled Morning Mania. This is your boy Rolando, your men's life coach, and we do hope that you guys all had a wonderful and rewarding weekend. We thank you again for joining us here, and we do continue to tell you how much we appreciate that you give us your time and you continue to like, share, comment, subscribe, and also become patrons of XY Spark. We appreciate you, and we continue to tell you that we are indeed more than grateful. This past weekend has been an interesting one, and we saw a lot of different things happening in and around our world. My weekend was pretty busy. I do hope that you were able to have a less hectic schedule than what I had, and I do hope that you achieved something towards self improvement and personal development. It's Morning Mania, your program that is here just for you. I continue to remind you guys that Morning Mania is a program designed to provide a meal in the morning for men on the move with daily motivation, inspiration, and life coaching tips that seek to motivate, empower, and nurture a changed mindset. I am your men's life coach, Rolando. The Weather Network is reporting that right now on the outside it's around about minus 18, feels like minus 27. We have to boast here in northern Alberta that our weather is warming up. Yes, it is warming up. Look at the bright side. Last week it was minus 47 and 48. Today it's minus 27. What can you say? And what can we say? We've lost all of 20 degrees. Isn't that awesome? Anyhow, it's Motivation Monday, and I'd like to for us to go on a journey together today. So just imagine with me for a moment and ask yourself this question. How would things be different in my life if I started to do something different? How would things be in my life if I went to bed tonight and a miracle occurred? When I woke up, or rather wake up in the morning, what would I be doing differently? What would my partner see? What would my kids see? What would I see? How would my outlook change? What difference would the world see that they are not seeing right now? And whatever it is that you came up with as a part of the answer to this question, I would like you to capture in your mind's eye what tools do you need in order to bring this imagination to fruition. Oftentimes, as men, we want to do something, but we are not taking sufficient time to plan. We want to do something, but we're not taking sufficient time to pinpoint what those things are that's going to lead us into the direction that we would like to go. And so, as men, we sometimes like to play it by ear. But I remember an old expression that says, he who plans to fail fails to plan. And so, if you want to reach your goal, if you want to do something significant, you need to commit to having some sort of plan. He who plans to fail fails to plan. No one wants to experience failure. And even though failure is not final, as men, we have to take the time to initiate some form of a plan. We have to take the time to do something different, something significant that's going to change the landscape of our path and bring us into a new era whereby we can start experiencing new things in our present day. So, the question that I would like you to reflect on today is, what is preventing me from maintaining a spirit that motivates me to keep going? As we look around us, there are so many signs and evidences there to discourage us. It comes at us through social media. It comes at us through the tabloids. It comes at us from those with whom we interact on a day to day basis. It comes at us unknowingly. Sometimes you're even picking up groceries. It's everywhere. And so the big question is, how does one maintain motivation in that environment? And it becomes a personal decision. It becomes something that you and I have got to be able to commit ourselves to so that we do not get distracted by all the noise that is around us. So I need you to reflect on what tools do you need in order to stay motivated and to stay grounded. You see, the thing about it is, oftentimes we fall off track. We're not motivated because so many obstacles appear in our path. So many things try to derail us. Sometimes we need to line ourselves up with the right people so that we can remain motivated. Sometimes we need to make more sacrifices so that we can be motivated. Sometimes we have to see more value in ourselves than what we're seeing right now so that we can be motivated. As men, we need to recognize that the power and the prestige and the drive and the determination that is required, we have to seek to find that deep within us. It's there, it's crying out, but we stifle or trample it in so many different ways through the words we say, through the actions that we take, through the impatience that we demonstrate towards ourselves. But if we're going to be motivated, we've got to break those chains. So today, as you go on your way, I want to challenge you to reflect on this, that if I am going to maintain motivation in my day to day interaction, I've got to learn to be more patient with myself. If I'm going to maintain motivation in my day to day interaction, I've got to be more patient with myself. Go out there today, brother, whoever you are, and wherever you are, and remember that you got the skills to initiate a spirit that motivates. So go and claim it and do it because you got this. This is your boy Rolando here again on XY Spark. Thank you so much for joining us. And we continue to remind you that at XY Spark, we believe that there is a spark in you.
Please join Rolando next time on XY Spark as he engages us in practical discussions that promotes healthy masculinity and challenge men to live extraordinary lives. At XY Spark, we believe the key for happier families is restoring healthy masculinity.